Hi, this is Sean. Welcome to GuitarReferenceGuide.com. In this lesson, we're going to go through the song Turn the Page by Bob Seger. This is totally perfect for the beginner. This is a really easy song. It's got a great strumming pattern. Chords are really easy. We have an E minor chord, a D chord, A chord, and a C chord. These are the only chords in the song. I'm going to do close-ups of both the left and right hand. There's also a hybrid picking section, which I'm going to play on electric guitar. If you don't have one, don't worry about it. It'll still sound great on acoustic. This employs using the pick and your fingers at the same time. I'm going to go through that with you. At the end of the video, after I've showed you how to play the different parts of the song, we're going to have a little jam session. I'm going to show you how to play a couple of different scales that will work over the song. The song's in the key of E minor. I'm going to show you some E minor pentatonic scales and an E blues scale. And then we're going to jam together. I'm going to play the picking section and the strumming pattern, and while I'm doing that, you're going to improvise using the scales that I showed you. Just playing around with some different melodic ideas. And then we're going to switch. Then you're going to play the chords and the picking section, and I'm going to take a guitar solo. So this should be pretty fun. When you get together with people and you jam, this is what most people do. They get together, they play, sing the song, somebody takes a guitar solo. So this is really fun. So let's get started. Hope you enjoy the lesson and have a great day. Okay, the verse. We're going to start with an E minor chord, and the strumming, it's going to have two measures. Strumming pattern will sound like this. Down, down, up, down, up, down. So for the E minor, second fret on the A, second fret on the D string with your index and second finger, or you could play it like this, second finger, third finger, whichever you prefer. Right hand is going to strum down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down. Timing on this will be 1 and a 2E and a 3 and a 4E and a. And you're going to do that. For each measure, you have two of those strum patterns, so there's two measures. So for the E minor, we're going to have second measure, now we're going to go to the D chord. Second fret G string, third fret B string, second fret high E string, strum from the D string. Same strum pattern, two measures as well. Down, down, up, down, up, down. Now we're going to shift to the A chord. Take your middle finger off, slide your third finger over, second finger on the second fret of the D string. You're going to strum this from the fifth string, the A string. And then we're back to the E minor. Watch how easy it is to go to the E minor. You just take both of these fingers off, keep your second finger down, index finger on the second fret of the A string. And that would be the verse. So now I'm going to play through it one time for you. That's the verse. For the chorus, we have a D for one measure, then we're going to go to the E minor for one measure, back to the D for one measure, to the E minor for one measure, back to the D for one measure, to the A for one measure, Now we're going to go to the C for one measure. To go to the C, you keep your second finger down, third finger, third fret of the A string, index finger, first fret of the B string. One measure here. To the D. Then back to the E minor. So that's actually going to split it. So half of the measure gets the C, half the measure gets the D. And then we're back to the E minor. So for the chorus, I'll play through it one time, and then you'll have the chorus. D, E minor. That repeats. Now we go to the A, to the C for half a measure, D, back to the E minor, and then back to the verse. And that would be the chorus. Okay, the picking section. Start with the E minor chord. Now, I'm going to play through it real slow, then break it down. That's the basic pattern. That's one measure. Two measures. So what we're going to do here is we're going to play the low E string with the pick and the D string with our middle finger, and we're going to pluck them simultaneously. That. Then we're going to play with the pick the A string and the D string. Then we come back to the E string, A and D. And that would be the pattern. So that happens twice in each measure. So that will go 4 times before you change. Now we go to the D chord. Now we're going to play the D string with the pick and middle finger on the B string. Same deal 4 times. We move over to the A chord. The A chord, we're going to play the A string and the G string simultaneously. Pick straight down after that. And then we're back to where we started at the E. Now, I'm going to do it one time, then I want you to do it. Now you try. Now we're going to go to the D. I'm going to do it once, then I want you to try and do it. Now your turn. Now we're going to go to the A. I'm going to do it once, and then you're going to do it. And we're back to the E. And that would be the picking section over the verse. Picking section over the chorus, we're going to start with the D chord. Picking's the same as it was on the verse. But we only have one measure, so we do the pattern twice. Then we go right to E minor. Back to the D. Back to the E minor. Back to the D. To the A. Now we're going to go to the C chord. And that's only going to happen one time because the measure splits. So it's going to be the C, we're playing the A string and the G string simultaneously, then the D to the G. Just do that one time, then we're back to the D, half a measure, then we're back to the E minor. And that would be over the chorus picking section. One more time real quick. Once on C, D, back to the E minor. Now I'm going to play through the whole form of the song, and you'll be able to see both hands. You'll be able to see the full strumming pattern with this guitar, and you'll be able to see the picking pattern with the other guitar. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. Chorus. Okay, so now for jamming over the song, I'm going to show you a couple of scales you could use to improvise over the song. The song is in the key of E minor, so we're going to do an E minor pentatonic scale. Open E, third finger, third fret, low E string, open A, second finger, second fret, all downstrokes, open D, second finger, second fret, open G, second finger, second fret, open B, third finger, third fret, open E, third finger, third fret, and then backwards. So that's the first scale I want you to try when you're jamming over. The second scale will be E, same scale, but we're going to slide up when we get to the G string. So the first part will be the same, open 3, open 2, open 2, open 3, open 2. Now on the G string, you're going to slide up to the 4th fret. Then you go to the 5th fret with your index finger. 3rd fret with your index finger, sorry. 5th fret with your 3rd finger. 3rd fret with your index finger. And 5th fret with your 3rd finger. Backwards. And that would be the extended E minor pentatonic scale. So that would look like this. Slide up to 4. And that would be scales in the first position. Now, there's a blues scale also works good. You would put your same scale, but you just add the 1st fret here, and then you go to the 2nd fret. This fret, you get in and out really quick. So you don't want to spend a lot of time there. After you go to the 2nd fret here, you could go to the 3rd fret here, and then the rest of the scale is the same. So adding the 3rd fret on the G and the 1st fret on the A would be a fun scale to use also. Those are passing tones, those notes, though, so you got to get in and out of them real quick. And that would be the E minor pentatonic scale. The other scale that works really well it's also an E minor pentatonic scale. It would be at the 12th fret. So we're going to put our index finger at the low E string. Then we go to the 15th fret with our pinky. 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 15, 12, 15. So this is a great scale to use also. This is probably the most commonly used scale for soloing in guitar. E minor pentatonic scale in this position. 12, 15, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 15, 12, 15. You can also use your third finger here if you'd like, instead of your pinky. And that scale works really well. So when we're jamming, I want you to try this scale and those other two scales that we went through. And should be a lot of fun. All right, now it's time to jam. So I've showed you the scales. We have the E minor pentatonic scale, scale with the blue note, the 3rd fret and 1st fret. We have the extended scale, and we have the E minor pentatonic scale at the 12th fret. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play through the verse twice, the chorus once, and then it's going to be my turn to solo. So I'm going to be playing the picking section along with the strumming pattern, and then I'm going to play the strum pattern so you can see what you have to play. And then right after the chorus, we're gonna switch. I'm going to take a guitar solo, and you're going to play the picking pattern and the strumming pattern while I'm taking my solo, and then we'll end it. And let's get started. Here we go. I'm going to count you in, and then you take a guitar solo. 1, 2, ready, play. So I hope that was fun. Hope you like the song. And if you like what you see, please subscribe. I'm going to try and do some more of these. It's really important to get together with people and jam. So I thought this might be something fun to try. So hope you liked it. Have a great day and take care.